Back here on CBS Sports HQ, Cincinnati deserved to be here. Undefeated, first group of 5 school to make the college football playoff, but they come up short. 27-6, falling to the reigning national champion Crimson Tide. Brian Robinson Jr. rushes for 204 yards in the victory. Luke Fickell at the podium as the Bearcats suffer their first loss of the season.
Well, obviously this is gut-wrenching. This is really, really, really difficult for everybody, but most importantly for the 30 or so seniors that have brought this program and this team so far. Those guys have done everything. They've sacrificed. They've committed. It's really tough, and we didn't get it done tonight, and we didn't play complimentary football. We knew the battle of the trenches was going to be a big deal, and I think that that's kind of where the game was won. And no phase of it did we give ourselves the best opportunity. It's very difficult. It's difficult on these guys because they've worked so hard. They've committed so much. They've done everything we've asked them to do. We were a bit short, obviously, tonight.
Okay, and now we'll open it up to questions for the student athletes. Once again, if you want to ask a question, please do the raise hand function. And we'll start it off with a question from Tino Lavenzi. Tino.
Hey there, this is Tino Bovenzi from Spectrum News 1. Forgive me if it's a little loud. I'm in the photographer's room. This question's for Desmond Ridder. Des, obviously this is the last game in your Bearcats career, but I just want you to maybe reflect a little bit about, that career and the good things that you're going to remember from that, and think about, obviously this game didn't go the way that you wanted it to.
Yeah, no, it's been a journey of ups and downs throughout this past 5 years. I've met a lot of brothers and a lot of good close friends that are going to be with me for the rest of my life. I've played a lot of great football with a lot of great players, a lot of great coaches, and I'm going to remember every single year of it, from my true freshman year to when I wasn't playing to all the way till now, and this loss, I'm going to remember. But, I just want to thank Coach Fick and all the coaching staff, all the training staff, academic staff, and all of our fans who supported us even in our down years, and everyone who came out to this weekend and over this past week to come out, travel to Dallas and support us. I just want to say thank you.
Can I follow that up with your thoughts on this game, the emotions that you have going through you right now, obviously coming up on the short end of this journey that you guys have been on?
Yeah, obviously that's not how we or anyone would want a game to end, is with a loss. So, it hurts for us seniors because, we can't come back here and do anything, and grind with our brothers and try to get at them again next year. But we know that, at the end of our seasons, the only thing we can do is learn. So these young guys are going to take it in, watch the film and continue to get better and continue to grow and to continue to be a greater Cincinnati team in the years to come.
Okay, our next question is from Bill Carroll. Bill?
Bill Carroll, Nuts and Bolts Sports. And Desmond, thank you so much for your time. So,
no, he dropped off. All right, our next question. We have a problem there.
Oh, not sure what happened there.
Okay, you're back. Good.
Oh, good. Sorry, once again, Desmond, thank you for your time. What was it about what you got in terms of both pressures and coverage looks that was different from what you'd seen on tape, or was it exactly what you expected and they just executed so well that it gave you too much trouble?
They didn't do much different on film than we had studied. Their execution, it's one thing to sit there and watch on film and to sit there and draw the twists and stunts that they do on the board and work it out through practice. It's another thing to come down here and play it on a big stage. Our offensive line has done a great job all year, all season, and I'll always thank them and what they've done for me. I think they got beat on a couple ones and made me move up in the pocket, this or that. I had missed a couple completed or easy throws. But it's just different between, practice and on film and on the board rather than a live game. But other than that, I think they did their best.
All right, our next Question is from Michael Mirsky. Michael.
Hey, this question is for Joel DeBlanco. Obviously, an outstanding season this year. Today's loss was a tough one, but how do you see the defense progress in the years to come after you leave the program?
We have a lot of young guys coming up and a lot of guys, a little bit of experience coming back too, and I'm just really excited to see how they grow and see how these players step up that, they've been under us a little bit just with how much seniors and seniority we have on this team right now, but I'm just really looking forward to seeing how these guys grow and develop as leaders and as men. And I was just in the locker room talking to, going through everybody and just telling them that I'm looking forward to seeing them grow and who they become as men and leaders, and seeing ball out in the field, because I love everybody in that locker room, and especially on the defense. All those days of practice, we just go through so much together, and the off seasons, just train together, and so it's truly my brothers, and I want nothing but the best for them, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them grow.
Okay, our next question is from Jeremy Roush.
Hey, Jeremy Roush, Fox 19 in Cincinnati. This is for Desmond. Desmond, I wanted to ask you about something Coach Luke Fickell had said last year at the end of the year, that you were a good team and you needed to get to great. And that was kind of a mission for this season. Desmond, do you feel like this team was great this season? Do you view this as a great season for UC football?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it was a great season, not only for us, but hopefully for our fans and our entire campus and community. It obviously didn't end the way we wanted to. That's going back and playing the champs. And, I'm sure if we played them again next year with the same team, it'd be a different score, because, that's our first time playing Alabama. But, that's not an excuse. But, I would definitely say it was a great season. All these guys in the locker room had a ton of fun. You want to say the outside pressure that was put on us. We still won a conference championship, still went undefeated in our regular season. We're extremely thrilled with where we got at. We obviously wanted it to end differently and win with a national championship. But for us and coming from Cincinnati, from the American Conference, this is about as good as you can ask for.
First time all season, Desmond Ridder did not throw a touchdown. Will Anderson Jr., 8th straight game with the sacks. He had 2 of them in this game. He now has 17 and a half. That's most in FBS. As a team, Alabama sacked Desmond Ridder 6 times. They just got after Desmond Ridder and the Bearcats, holding them to just 6 points, but still a hell of a season for Cincinnati. They come up short in the college football playoff semifinal, finished the year 13-1. As for the head coach that advances back to the national title game, Nick Saban, back in the Natty after a dominating 27-6 win at the Cotton Bowl.